Hey loves, hey, come on in, come on in. Welcome guys. Are you ready for this Friday's recipe? I can't hear you. I said, are you ready for this Friday's recipe? Well then, that's more like it. So guys, we're calling this Friday Southern Food Friday. Yes, we're calling this one Southern Food Friday, guys, because we are going to the South, guys. Yes, we are making up some good old fried cabbage with bacon and smoked sausage. Yes, guys, we are going way down south, okay? So, if you want to go down south with me today, you know what to do. Just follow me. Okay, loves, this is the ingredients that we're going to be using for today's recipe. We are starting off with a head of cabbage. We'll be using some minced garlic, some Worchershire sauce, some distilled white vinegar. We'll be using some beef smoked sausage. We'll be using some lower sodium bacon, a yellow onion, a purple onion, and a red and green bell pepper. Now, let's go to the seasonings. All right, for our seasonings, we're going to be using some salt, some black pepper. Of course, we're going to be using that garlic and onion powder. We're going to use some Cajun spice seasoning, some crushed red peppers, and I got some chicken bouillon here, but you can use chicken powder. But y'all know how I do. I don't have the chicken powder, so I crush my bouillon cubes up. Same thing, okay? And we got a little bit of sugar here. I assure you that that's sugar in this container. Now, you don't have to put that sugar in there, but I'll tell you, it's going to make the tastiest, the nicest flavors come together in this dish. So trust me, don't put that little sugar in there. Okay, so let's get started, y'all. Okay, so the first thing I have done already is I have washed the outside of my cabbage. I always do that first, and I have dried it real good with paper towels, and now I am proceeding to cut my cabbage head in half. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this hard core in the cabbage. So what you want to do is, let's see, let's go in this way. You're going to cut around that core because you don't want this hard piece trying to shoot up this hard piece in your cabbage, okay? No one wants that hard piece in there, so always remember to cut that core out. It's not a good taste, trust me, it's not a good taste. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the other one. It comes out very easy, not hard at all to do. Let's get that right out of there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to give our cabbage a hard chop, which is we're going to slice it and break it down so it can all fit into our skillet. Now, it looks like a lot of cabbage, I know, but when we get it inside that skillet, it's going to break down, guys, and it's going to cook down just like if you were cooking greens, okay? So, go ahead and finish chopping that up, and then I'm going to wash this again off camera, get it thoroughly washed, dried, and I'll be right back. So, now my cabbage is set over to the side over there. And we're going to start doing our bell peppers, and all we're going to do is, you can cut these any way you want to. It is totally up to you. I like to cut mine into strips. I like to see my bell pepper and my cabbage. And I like to taste a big bite of it. Especially the red bell pepper, because it's the sweet bell pepper. And I also like to munch on a piece too. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take half of our onion. We're going to do our purple onion. Okay, so I have cleaned my board, set my veggies aside, and now we're going to cut up our meat. And what I like to do is I like to cut mine on the diagonal. Now you can cut them to whatever size, bite-sized pieces that you like. And you can cut it any way you like. It really does not make a difference. Okay, so now I have 6 slices of my bacon here, and we're just going to cut our bacon like so. Now, my family likes a lot of bacon. Everyone except for my daughter. She doesn't eat meats, pork meat, or fatty meats. So she probably won't be eating this. But the rest of us will. So if you don't, you can just leave this part out. A skillet heating up, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this bacon in the skillet. Okay, so our skillet is nice and hot. We're gonna just go ahead and throw that bacon in there. And let that fry. Oh, that smells so good. And once our bacon gets like halfway done, then we're going to go ahead and throw our smoked sausage in. So we're going to go ahead and throw our sausages in. We got a good fry going on right now, guys. We are frying it up in the kitchen. Okay, so my sausage is looking good. My bacon is done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove everything, and I'm trying to get my grease as much as I can, my oil to stay in there, that bacon grease. Because this is what we're going to use to fry our cabbage. That nice grease that bacon made. Look how yummy they look. Oh my God. OMG. Okay, we're going to get the last little bit out of there. I'm going to set that aside real quick. And next, I'm going to grab my bell pepper. Now, you can put your onion in first if that's what you like to do. I like my bell pepper to break down and soften up first a little bit. because it takes the bell pepper longer to cook than it does the onion. So I want that to break down a little bit first and soften up. And this grease is steady popping me, but hey, it's all good. It's all good because it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, y'all. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. Let's let that get softened up a little bit. So my bell pepper has softened up just the way I like it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add those onions in now. And then we're going to take a little bit of salt. Now remember that bacon has a lot of salt in it, so be mindful of your salt that you're putting in there. So we're going to do a little bit of black pepper. And we're going to just hit it with a little Cajun. Okay, hit it with a little Cajun. I can't put too much Cajun in there because my hubby doesn't like hot seasonings. And then we're going to stir this up. He don't know what he's missing, though. I love hot seasoning. I add hot sauce to almost everything. If not hot sauce, I add the red seasoning. I like it spicy. I like it spicy. Okay, but I can't put a lot of it in there just because he's eating this too. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. We're going to give that a couple of minutes. Okay, so at this time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our cabbage in. Now you're not going to be able to fit all your cabbage in there, but trust me, this will break down, and as soon as it breaks down, you can add the rest. Just get as much as you can in there for now, and let that break down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give that a chance to break down. I don't want it to be falling all off my skillet. Let's give that a couple of seconds to break down. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to stir up just a little bit to get some of those veggies on top, to get the cabbage in there, because we want the cabbage to fry. Our veggies are already basically done. We're just going to turn, and then I'm going to leave it alone so it can cook down in there. See how it has broken down? So what I'm going to do now is turn my heat down, and I'm going to cover it with a top, and I'm going to let it absorb all the liquid that's going to be coming out of the cabbage, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, so let's take this top off. And we about to throw in the rest of our seasonings. Guys, remember to always taste so you can adjust your seasonings. I'm going in with my salt. I'm going in with a little bit more black pepper. We're going to do the onion powder here. We're going to do the garlic powder. We're going to do just, remember I said, I'm just going to hit it with some crushed red peppers. And we're going to go in with our Worchershire sauce, our bouillon, we're going to do a tablespoon of vinegar. Now you don't have to put this in there, It's up to you. We're going in with about a tablespoon of sugar, bam. And we're going to throw in our minced garlic. And we're going to give that a nice stir. Get that all incorporated together. And guys, remember, you do not want your cabbage to be mushy. You want it to have just a little bite, okay? Not hard. I don't like hard cabbage, but I don't like mushy cabbage either. So make sure you're not getting it to that consistency. Because it doesn't take this dish long. Guys, I'm about to add our meats back in. Get all that goodness, all that, yes. Can't leave any, get all that. My mama used to say, get it all in there. Get that all stirred up real nicely. Oh my God, I wish you guys could smell. Hold on, I'm throwing it out. I wish you guys could smell how good this smells. We need to have smell YouTube, okay? Smell YouTube. Yummy, yum, yum. Guys, I'm gonna plate this up and show you. Hey, so I'm gonna put some on my plate. And I have me a bit of rice here because it is amazing with rice. Look at that. Yummy, yum. Yum. Look at that, guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you some and I'm gonna let y'all taste this. Get some of this peppers up in here. Oh my goodness. Take a bite, y'all. You taste all those flavors up in there. Yes, guys. Guys, I hope that you like this Friday's Southern recipe. And I hope you will join me again next Friday for another good recipe for Friday, guys. Until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one.